Okay, we're going to talk about my filters. Flying Mouse just asked in one of my videos, video I did about my albino pleco babies. I'm like, check it out, babies. Babies are cool. Okay, and then yeah, Flying Mouse was like, I'm interested in this filter of yours. Did you make it? And it wasn't this filter, but we're going to start off looking at this one, because this is where they all start. Actually, this isn't where they started. They started with plastic bottles. But we're going to look at the plastic bottles in a minute. So this material right here is this stuff. This is the stuff that you buy at places like Michael's Hobby Supply Store, craft stores, Joann Fabrics, the arts and crafts section of Walmart. This is the stuff that you get for needlepoint. And what it was used for in the video where I found out about it was Watercolors Aquarium podcast was talking about killifish and how you can put killifish in little nets, little baskets like this, and the babies will swim out of it. So little holes, babies will swim out of that. Something like that. Anyways, okay, you get the idea. So this right here is full of, I have it zip tied. You can't see what's inside of it. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, you know, the people who are watching this are going to know what it is. So filter floss, polyester, the stuff that's in your pillows, filter floss, just filter floss, right? There's all kinds of type of filter floss. There's this stuff right here next to me. Like a filter pad, right? For like your drip filters. I'm just gonna throw it back on the floor. Tomorrow I'm gonna be able to do a lot of cleaning, so. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and pause it, and I'm gonna stand up because you get the idea. This thing's huge. This is really big. This is really, really big. This is really big, and it works amazing. It works really, really good, but I sewed it together. I sewed it together with yarn, with you know, same kind of yarn that we use to make mops, you know, breeding mops, so it won't fall apart. You don't want to use cotton or natural fiber. You want to use polyester yarn, which is probably right next to me too. Oh my god, I almost slipped these scissors onto my leg and cut my leg, and then it would have been a nightmare. Then I have to go to the hospital, and this video would have been very short. Okay, I'm gonna stand up and I'm going to turn around because I have those I'm gonna show you in a second. All right. Before I do that, I just wanted to show you this giant ram's horn. Look at that guy. He's so big. Big old ram's horn. Oscar, I will be messaging you for more, to see if you want more snails, because I got a lot of snails. So I'll send you some more snails. And yeah. All right, anyways, focus. Focus. That's a hard thing for me to do. Okay, see, I am your typical aquarium nerd. I don't throw anything away. I want to show you guys what's going on. So, I think one of my favorite parts of the hobby, obviously we all love breeding fish, but I love coming up with new ways to do things. This is 3D printed by, I don't know. I can't remember their name right now, and I don't see their sticker on my fish tanks. But I mean, what happens here? We'll use this as an example. The air line goes in here, creates a vacuum down here, sucking the water in, shooting it out there. Okay. Gemco filters. I'm looking for one of their other filters. Okay. You put the air line right here. Air gets pushed all the way down, creates that vacuum right there, sucking the water through those slots, shoots the water out this way. That's like an under gravel filter, basically. So what's going on here? This is my first filters. The gravel's great because it gives you a place for live bacteria to grow, and it also gives you a place for microorganisms to live, like scuds, infusoria, whatever it is. You know, they can go in there, they can hang out, they can breed. This is basically my first filters. Yeah, you know, it works great, but whatever. Some other ideas. These are different ideas for it. Okay, now this is what I just started doing, because I mean, I don't even know how I found this. I have no idea how I found this. I don't know. I don't know. But this is what this is. So this is a pool skimmer basket. A pool skimmer basket. But you take a look. See all those holes? This is basically an internal canister filter. I mean, it doesn't have, like for instance, if this was like, basically, if you're just going to be sucking all of the water from the top down, basically capturing all of your gunk in the container like this, that would be a better kind of situation for a display tank. I don't care. These aren't display tanks. These are workhorse tanks. So I fill this thing up with filter floss, like that one is right there. And this is actually pretty new. I just put this one in the other day. And the reason I have a thing on top there is so the baby plecos won't swim down into the tube, because I'm pretty sure they do that. So you get the idea. All of these little holes, water will be sucked in. So water will be sucked in through all the holes, also the top, because you create a vacuum in here. I'll show you something. So I'm just gonna throw one of these things together. So like this, for instance. Let me see. So if I was gonna put this thing together, so now I got the bottom part is plugged. So I would just put this in like that. Although the holes are too high. See how the holes are too high? So I wouldn't necessarily use this, but let's say, here's a good example. That was pretty silly what I just tried to do. I think this is actually better. Okay, here we go. All right, right? So the water is going to be sucked in through these holes. So you just... Okay, another idea too is, what if you just put an air stone down here? If you just put an air stone, I mean, that might actually work. Just an air stone, because it would still create that vacuum, because the air coming up. All right, anyways, you get the idea there. This is what I was going to use. Put the air line in through the big hole there, pushed it down to the bottom, have this sitting up here, and then just cram these larger sponges in between. These are sponges I cut up from a Matten filter, right? And then take your filter floss. Make sure it's clean. You don't want filter floss that might have like fire retardant, whatever that stuff is called, you know, like protective stuff. Right, so fire retardant, just kind of stuff it in there. You don't want it to be too tight, because you do want the water to flow through it. Ah! You get the idea, right? You get the idea? Okay. Imagine the airline. Imagine the airline is down in this, right? And the airline's in that somehow, whatever. Okay, so that's all good. Now, I mean, you could just leave it like that, actually, but I mean, stuff's gonna float everywhere. It's gonna make a mess. Stuff's just gonna float out. So, lo and behold, my poor tree. Okay, avocado tree. Okay, this is it's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Everything's ridiculous. It's all so very ridiculous. This is a pool skimmer top, pool skimmer lid. I drilled little holes in it so you can zip tie it. Now the air is going to flow out this hole right here. Zip tie it, and then, you know, I don't know, set your alarm, your date for a week or two. Take all of your filter floss out. Clean it, wash it in a bucket, and then you get this stuff. I know you guys are really gonna freak out now. You're like, what is that? That's the nasty gunk that comes out of my filters. You should eat it. It tastes like chocolate. This is like really good fertilizer. I know. I have problems. I have issues. I got some on my finger. That's gross. Super disgusting. It doesn't really smell that bad. You guys are like, yeah, right. It is good fertilizer, though. I swear to God. Crazy as it is. My fish eat very healthy, and then that happens. All right. Anyways, yeah, so swish this around in a bucket and then wash it, or just swish it around in the bucket of water until it's clean. Keep dumping the water out. Pour that stuff on your garden, pour it on your grass, fill your little pots with it that you use for your plants. Carefully put it back in your substrate if you have dirt at tanks. I don't know, man. Sell it. Tell people it's fertilizer, like, you know, earthworm castings. People buy earthworm castings. Why not that? I don't know. God, I'm so eccentric. Jeff, you wanted to be my manager or marketing person. You have no idea, bro. No idea. I am all over the place. Okay, well, I think that's it. Is that it? Is that it? Yeah. I mean, it's just, I've got a bigger one of these and one of these tanks, but I can't show you because I have a zip tie on it. But you get the idea. All right, cool. Should I show you guys something else? I mean, I'm going to do more videos tomorrow. There you go. Cool. All right. Well, thanks guys. Take care. Have a good night.